Thank you so much, sir. There's another question they're asking. What is the significance, the spiritual significance of symbolisms like the emblem to us?
Let me explain to you. The Bible says, give unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar. In other words, money had an inscription of Caesar. God was not trying to say, give all your money away. He was trying to say, you focus on whosoever the image you use. I don't know if you're getting that point. In other words, if you focus on money, you are saving. The emblem is important because most churches are mainly personality driven. Let me repeat this part because it can fly over your head. Most churches are what? Personality driven. In other words, when we say personality driven, what we are saying is, you see you be an angel, that's what you focus on. Our ministry, we are changing it to focus on the message that appeared here during that vision. That's the message. That voice that spoke, which is the voice of God, is what we want you to focus on, not on Uber Angel and not on Beverly Angel. This is the reason why you can come to Spirit Embassy and you find Chief Cardinal Felix is prophesying. Not just Uber Angel's son. That's why you find, Minister Patrick prophesying. Cardinal Simba is prophesying. Why? If it was my home best, you were following a personality. So we are trying to get to the time I received a vision, and we remind you that is the day the voice spoke. So go to the voice, don't go to Uber Angel. Uber Angel can only lead you to that voice that spoke, which is the voice of God. He is not trying to lead you to himself. And if you think about it, it is actually in the book of John, verse number 1, chapter 1, verse number 1. In the beginning was, that's where we get the word logo. It is from the word logos.
Wow.
You did not, they missed it. Oh yeah, the word logo comes from the word logos. It's Greek. In the beginning was an emblem. In the beginning was the logo. Yeah, I know you missed that, but you'll get it when you get home. Everything you look at has a brand on it. The Bible says they shall name themselves with Israel. Why? There is always a connector. If I can take you back, listen to me. You can never go to your future until you understand your past. And so many of you don't have a past. Look at the country like our beloved Nigeria. You go there is no hero's acre. Do you know why? Because there is all these schisms and Muslims. Another one comes who is a Christian. Another one comes who believes they are this and that and that. So for them to unite and say, those are our heroes. Even the history is fragmented. It's not like here. It's not like South Africa. It's not like here. It's not like all this Zambia. No. It's a little bit fragmented to a point that if they write their history, it favors whosoever they want to favor at that time. Why? So if you don't really study your past, even though you have a potential to be the greatest nation even among the world nations, the biggest nations, you will remain fragmented. You are suffering. Imagine how rich Nigeria is, but it's failing to compete with America, with Britain, yet it is the deepest, richest deposits, oil, gold, under this earth. Why? It's fragmented. No history. You have an instability in the future. You should always go back to the history and say, where did he get the message? What if somebody just thought of starting a church and taking your money? It is very possible. I've seen men of God that have asked the question, can you tell me when God called you? They don't have it. They don't know. They just say, I felt I should start one. And I know there are members sitting in the pew listening to that man, calling him a spiritual father, yet that man has no beginning that they can trace. Even him to ask, so when did God really speak to you? They don't know, they just know they started the church. I've had people call me and say, so how do I talk about my beginning? I'm like, okay, did you have any dream? They're like, no. What? You didn't sleep and even get a dream? No. You didn't get a vision? No. Have you ever seen an angel? No. Have you ever had even an audible voice? No. Then they ask me, please, prophet, just help me. What can I put on my logo? And I'm trying to figure out, all these questions I'm trying to figure out, where is the actual inception where God spoke to you to start a church? Now you have people that are hoodwinked in the churches that are saying, my father to a man who never heard from God. But mainly, the logo issue, we didn't start with it. We just decided that we will not do nothing until God speaks. And then God spoke and said, go back to what I said in the original. On the original season that I told you, start something. You will be this, you will be this, you will be this. I said, no problem. Let's go back to it. And he said, focus on the voice. Don't focus on the personality. That's why we have that Shona song. They got it. Fambe, fambe, funzai mweya. Remember when it was started, it was saying funzai major. And I said funzai mweya. It doesn't mean to say if they sing in another way it's wrong. But the point is, I wanted to focus on the spirit. Our main focus is the message. It is not Ubed Angel. Ubed Angel can let you down anytime. He's faulty like you. He has mistakes like you. So if you follow me, you'll be disappointed. If you study me, you fail. I come in different versions. I'm trying to come in one syllabus. But that one syllabus is found in that voice. All right.
Thank you so much, sir.
Praise